Okay, so we're back with some more Metal Gear Solid Snake Tales, where there's a thing. Casting theatre. That you can do some interesting and crazy things with. So, you know, you might think that this is just to watch the movies. It's not. You can go into them and recast all the characters. So, all the Navy SEALs, let's make them 1998 Snake. Fortune! Who are we going to have as Fortune? Ninja Raiden, the Snake from Metal Gear Solid 1. Tuxedo Snake. Otacon. Soldier High-Tech Gear. Ocelot from 1998. Let's have Otacon. Who's Vamp gonna be? We could have Vamp being something completely ridiculous. There aren't a lot of options. A middle-aged lady, an office worker, some random middle-aged lady, sure. And then Raiden should probably be Tuxedo Snake, and then we will see how crazy this looks. Because you just get to do nonsense, stupid things to recreate the cutscenes, but in weird ways. All the characters have changed. Now I might have more of a lisp than normal because of the stupid filling that they've put too big, and it's annoying me. It's affecting my ability to eat or talk or do anything. And, like, I half don't want to bother going back again because they made me go 4 times to get drilled on separate occasions. And now this is really annoying because I can't speak properly. So annoying. Really, really, really annoying. It's too big. Like, you know, they spent all this time drilling over and over again. Like, okay, so we got all these snakes floating in the air, shooting! Trying to save the president, you know, that is as Snake does. And then, you know, just which one's the imposter? Which one's the real Snake? Snake in a tuxedo that I don't think you ever get to see at all in the game. Just shooting at Otacon. Because, you know, that is Otacon. Not his friend at all. Very weird with the sexy music playing, right? Can't seem to hit him at all.
What the hell is that?
But yeah, it's interesting that you get to mess with all the things. And see them in weird ways.
Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
But their mouths don't move because they're the 1998 snakes. Just some random old lady. Powerful. She must be quest important.
Queen.
Right? This random old lady.
Don't let them take the president!
Gotta go get her, Snake. That old lady, she's too powerful for you.
Ready grenades!
Grenades don't do anything either.
A dud!
A dude? Yes, it's a dude. All the snakes moving in. They're coming. You might want to move, Otacon.
Today is another bad day.
But he's got a big gun!
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
No, because, the lady, like, died. There goes all the snakes! No happiness. Never any happiness. Oh, one lived. You can do it, Snake. I believe in you. He didn't make it. But then Tuxedo Snake gets a pigeon present. Why has he got
Sorry,
trainers
my
on?
beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Oh, he had trainers on, not the tuxedo guy. That's fair enough. And they all died. But you can't replay the whole game as Tuxedo Snake, which is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Solidus versus mass-produced rays. Can we change the rays? No, just Solidus. That's a bit stupid. One character. Like, what's the point in that one? You can change the final battle. Who can we change in this one? Just Ocelot. Again, not that interesting. You know, that's probably the only interesting one where you got to change a lot of characters. There's Sergei, Olga, and Snake in that one at least. I mean, this one has several characters. Let's just see what the randomness does. What do we get by surprise? Bum bum. Something interesting, right? It's far too long. Like, it's stupid because it's clearly and obviously too long. Like, it goes like that, and then, like, the thing that is above where the tooth should be the highest. Oh, the old lady's in charge. It's that old lady again. She's all powerful. What is up with her? These guys don't even know. It's like, who is this? How did she get in charge here?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who's this gonna be?
Gift of the
It
silver
still
tongue.
is
They say it's the mark of a
Ocelot.
good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love
But it's
with the sound of
1998
their own
Ocelot.
voice to speak the truth.
But he's still Ocelot. Okay, so old lady must be from the original game or
I
something,
am
'cause she's low res.
Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
No eyes, no face. Yep, that's him. All these high-res characters. But why is the old lady so low-res compared to everything else?
This machine
She at least has
is quite
eyes.
useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Yeah.
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
And then it is just Otacon on his own sneaking in. He had to do the mission himself because Snake wasn't around. The real threat was the old lady all along. She must be one of the Lalilulale. One of the patriots, right? The ultimate patriot.
Gerlukovich.
The real question is who's going to be in that?
Nobody move. Understood.
Who's going to be revealed inside the suit? Nobody knows. They're all worried and concerned as well. Shame you can't put Naked Raiden as a thing as well. That'd be hilarious.
This ship now carries
But
enough
it needs a suit.
Semtex
I
on
am
key structural
naked.
points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
They will all protect the old lady.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Okay, this cutscene goes on a while. Who's beneath the mask? Hard to tell. I guess we'll never know. A soldier in high-tech gear. I guess it was just, you know, the thing was that guy in high-tech gear. Is there anything else that's interesting as a character? Scott? Could be Scott, Raiden is a ninja, there's Snake from Metal Gear Solid 1, Tuxedo, Otacon, Ninja, Soldier, female office worker, but no male office worker. They're just the ones that are, like, held hostage in the thing, aren't they? Boss survival, just boss battles, probably. Oh, VR missions. We definitely don't want to do that. I was like, what is missions? It's the VR mission. I remember now. God damn it. I have to enter my name every single time. Because I am stupid. But that was only for the ending as well, wasn't it? It may have some other purpose in this one. But who knows? Yeah, can't even exit until I click OK. Now I can exit. Maybe one day, but probably not. Mostly we're just going to finish the Snake Tales. ABC! We've finished Confidential Legacy. Okay, so to Dead Man's Whispers. Let's finish these off. Then we can delete the game, because we've finished everything. You know, this is why Metal Gear Solid 3 doesn't work, because this is so annoying, this filling. It really is. Dead Man Whispers. Big Shell off the coast of New York City. The offshore decontamination facility was selected as the setting for the top-secret joint exercise between the Navy SEALs and Dead Cell due to its complex structure and isolated environment. During the exercise, Dead Cell and a team under their command portrayed terrorists, while the SEAL team acted to suppress them. Pick a game that you need to speak a lot when you've got this annoying filling problem that... Dead Cell was a specialized naval facility. Combat team feared for their brutality. Their main function was anti-terrorist training, launching unannounced assaults on important government installations to determine their level of security. Fuck me. Although famous for the ferocity of their attacks, there was another reason for their reputation. It was rumored that their anti-terrorist training was cover for their true mission, operating above the law to undermine threats to the American national interest, whether inside the country or not. Whether an anti-American sentiment was suspiciously crushed or leaders died unnatural deaths. Military insiders inevitably associated Dead Cell's name with the acts. The rumours were never confirmed. However, the name of Dead Cell had become equated with death, disaster and calamity was undeniable until 1 year ago. 1 year ago, Dead Cell commander Colonel Jackson was arrested on charges of graft and corruption. From that point on, the overzealous tactics during attacks, the shady past of the team members, and their combined inhumanity made Dead Cell's name synonymous with military corruption and dishonor. Even their very fighting ability had come under question. This exercise marked their first official assignment in some time, but only Dead Cell leader Vamp was granted permission to participate. The joint exercise was drawing to a close. I was guarding my assigned area to Strutaf immediately after receiving a report that half of the terrorists had been subdued. A coded transmission signifying an emergency situation came through my codec. Come in! Anyone! This is Alpha Team! We're under attack! This is Pliskin. What happened? I replied. Dead Cell, it's Vamp! He double-crossed! The team! Almost! By him! I could hear screams and the sound of gunfire in the background. What is your location? I asked. Strap B! I heard a scream and the line went dead. I immediately punched in a different frequency. A low voice answered. This is Dolph. Is this Snake? It was Marine Commander Scott Dolph. He was in Big Shell as part of the exercise. I explained the situation to Dolph. He answered through the burst of noise. Looks like things just started on my end too. What's the status? There's an explosion in the Shell 2 core. B1's almost totally flooded. Is that what you're worried about? 3 days ago, I accepted the request from Dolph to join the exercise. Dolph was worried something might happen, and he asked me to put a stop to it if it did. But he didn't say why. All he told me was, I'm counting on you! Dolph and Dead Cell were connected. Dolph's daughter, Helena, was Jackson's wife. When Jackson was arrested, Dolph was the only one who had defended Dead Cell and Jackson. As a result, he risked his own position. Dolph seemed to be worried about something concerning Dead Cell. I accepted without any questions. I owed Dolph. Dolph created a fake identity for me. And here I was, along with the exercise, as Lieutenant Junior Grade Pliskin. I then asked him, what is Vamp up to? I have no idea, Dolph said in a deeply troubled voice. Snake, we must figure out what's happening. We're trapped in the north part of filter chamber number 2 by debris and flooding. Looks like it'll take us some time to get out of here. I want you to rescue the SEALs. Head over to Strut B. Roger that. Be careful. You aren't actually carrying live ammunition, are you? Dolph was right. I was equipped for an exercise, but it didn't have any live rounds. No, but I'll be okay, I replied. Stun bullets? From the start? Or just a completely empty Papega gun? I mean, if it's a gun, you know, it might not have live rounds, but we can find live rounds without needing to find a gun, right? We just find actual bullets that aren't blanks. But my god, this, yeah, it's an empty gun. It works. Great camera. What are these camera angles? Okay, I mean, I can look down the sights. I have 2 empty guns, but they are lethal guns. Okay, the fact that someone was like, nothing here.
Nothing here.
Smells like someone could be in here, but I'm guessing because we're in the back room that they're not. I don't want the heartbeat sensor. I can feel that vibrating my controller. That might be good for... getting out of the room. Stay.
Who is that? It's the enemy.
No, it's not the enemy.
What's going on? Respond.
Nothing.
Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Run.
Encountered the enemy. Request.
Oh great, I don't have doors. This is going well. Very well. Okay, they see him. All the doors are locked. Hang on, is this door open? No. I saw a yellow light on it and thought it might be open. I was wrong. You'll never find me. Where could he have gone? Where could he have gone? Wow, they don't check behind this box at all, huh?
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Okay.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
I mean, that's fine. Strutty. Strutty. I don't know where we're meant to be headed, you know, but this door's open. So we're gonna go out it. The other way didn't open, so it has to be this way. There was a lower entrance, which was where they all came running in. Nothing. No, there isn't.
Who's that? Enemy sight.
You saw nothing. Did I get out of there before the alert sounded? Hopefully. No one's there. I can't turn that on, they're coming in.
Something over there.
Okay, we got very lucky there. They'll never find me. Never in a million years will they look in the locker that he saw me open before I knocked him out. That guy is looking straight at the locker.
Your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor, strut A. Boost up security.
Don't boost up security. You don't need to do that. Okay, well, they woke the guy up. A bandage. I'm just gonna go up here. And not be allowed to leave. That's perfect. Okay, we're just gonna sit in the locker until time expires, and then we can go and explore. And maybe we grab a guy and drag him into the locker. Maybe. Do you think the challenge is to do it without any bullets? Because we don't have any.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Now, I don't know if we need to kill anyone. Or if it makes any difference if we kill anyone in this mode. Yeah, why did they... Like, I had to get drilled 4 times. And they were like, oh, we need to measure a very, very precise fit for this filling. Okay, so you're just going to sit in there now.
Who's that? Who is that? Enemy sight.
There might have been something in the back room, I don't know. Have we really got to go the long way around the bridges? A lot of guys. Okay, that's fine. Oh, come on!
Enemy sight.
Snake, you are terrible. He's telling no one. I was greeted at Strut B by the sight of a total massacre. The bodies of dead seals littered the entire area. Everything had been torn apart and splattered with blood. I heard a moan coming from a body in a pool of blood. Hold on! I ran over and lifted the shot. That probably was meant to be Snake, not the body. Hold on. I ran over and lifted the soldier in my arms. He was still breathing, but his wound was deep, reaching at his internal organs. It was clear that he wouldn't make it. He looked at me with unfocused eyes. It was Vamp! He called out. He called it a lynching. He called it a lynching. Revenge for those backstabbed Jackson. He called the bribery charge a sham. You'd better not talk now, I said, trying to quiet him. He kept on talking. Vamp's going after Captain O'Brien, but that's nonsense. There's no way the captain's involved. He's just not like that. Naval Captain O'Brien, multiply decorated in the Persian Gulf, Europe and Africa, was commander-in-chief for the entire exercise. Mass media praised the captain as a competent and noble-minded military man who was well liked by his fellow soldiers. He grabbed my chest. His grip was surprisingly strong for a man on his deathbed. "The captain is on the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Save the captain, please." His body lost its strength. I closed his eyes. That was all I could do for him. I contacted Dolph, telling him what I'd just heard. "I see," mumbled Dolph. His voice didn't sound surprised at all. In fact, he sounded like he'd just confirmed some bad news. "Did you know about this?" I asked. He became very quiet, answering hesitantly. "There's been a lot of cases involving murdered government employees and servicemen lately. Rumor has it Vamp is behind it all." "Jackson really innocent?" "I don't know for sure, but perhaps. He was a real proud soldier. He was not the corrupt kind." "You think O'Brien backstabbed Jackson?" "No, I don't think so. I know his reputation." "How can you be sure?" "It was O'Brien who planned this training. If he was involved in Jackson's case, there's no way he would involve Vamp." "That's only if O'Brien knew of the rumors of the lynching, right?" "He knew." "Are you sure?" "Oh yeah, I've heard the rumors from O'Brien." "You and O'Brien talked about the rumors?" A bit surprised. O'Brien and Dolph, political naval captain and head of the Marines. They didn't seem like a likely pair of friends. Dolph answered as if he knew of my doubts. "O'Brien and I didn't always get along because of our positions. I don't think he liked me either, but I don't think he hated me so much that he would give me advice that would save my life." "What do you mean?" "O'Brien came to warn me that I was Vamp's next target. I then knew the true reason Dolph had participated in this exercise." "So you tried to get rid of Dead Cell of its infamous rumors by revealing yourself to Vamp?" "Correct. If nothing happened to me during the exercise, I could prove that the rumors were false." "You do trust Vamp?" Dolph scoffed. "You do trust Vamp?" Dolph scoffed. Why did that change to a different text? Normally you change people. "I wouldn't go that far. If I trusted him completely, I wouldn't have called you a coward. I'm a coward." Or did the Dolph scoff the other bit? "I wouldn't go that far. If I trusted him completely, I wouldn't have called you. I'm a coward." I said to him that trusting something or someone isn't that easy. Dolph did not respond. I then asked him. "But then it's not you, but O'Brien the Vamp stuff." "Yeah, either O'Brien's information was wrong or Vamp's wrong." It seemed Dolph was confused too. But not just me, it confused at the weird alliteration and that was supposedly in a text speech, but then it became on the next page not in a text speech and it became something else. The only thing that's certain is that Vamp is trying to kill O'Brien. Snake, you've got to stop Vamp. "Got it." I considered the structure of Big Shell again. I need to use the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge from Strut D to get to Shell 2, where Vamp should be heading. In a minute, I have to head to Strut D first. The Strut D, I guess. Destruction. Now, we probably lost a lot of health that we didn't need to lose there, and we were bleeding at the end. Are we still bleeding? Yeah. Good job I picked up that one bandage. How did we end up in this room, of all things? I guess this is where we found the massacred soldiers. No hidden C4 behind that. Bullets. Just what we needed. I feel like we should have spawned in this way, you know? Did I even cross the bridge? What if I go back? We did cross the bridge. I remember, there were the two guys. Okay, I mean, the fact that it lets me There might be some alternative ending to going back, but I'm not going to bother. Like, I'm not that fussed about getting different endings in this. Okay. I mean, they've got Konami's eyes. These are different pictures to the main game, aren't they? Rations! Let's go. What are you hiding in here? Nothing. A locker door that we can't move. Unfortunate. But we got a ration now. That's something. So I see why they gave me bullets. There's guys out there along with drones. Snake, oh, so shit.
It's the enemy. I need help.
You bleeding from that? Hello, piglets. Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully you're having a good day. One punch to the face and he starts bleeding. One punch is all it takes to make Snake bleed. The drone's low. Snake, what are you doing, you idiot? That's fine, bring him in here, then we won't get shot in the back. Or caught by the drone. Must have been the winds. Could you punch him though, Snake?
It's the enemy. I need
No,
help.
it's not the enemy. Also, I don't have any bandages. Could you pick him up? Has he got any stuff? No. Time to run. Carry out an investigation. Hopefully they won't come in this way. Also, the fact that we're bleeding means we're never going to get any health. It's an okay day. How's yours? It's not too bad, other than the fact that the stupid fill-in that I got is too big. And causing me problems. But other than that, it's going okay. Also, I woke up way too late. I woke up at like 1:30 PM. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I needed to sleep that long, but apparently I did. I'm sure it's fine. I need a bandage. Okay, there's more sexy photos. Now, why did the pisser just flush? Boom, 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 boom. Good to hear that the day's going good. How's the looking for remote work going? Or work in Sweden as well, you know, both are options. Aha, bandage. That is exactly what we need. I saw something called Outlier, but I don't know if it's any good, but that is like hiring people for remote things and you do like AI stuff. Heard this game but never seen it. This is the extra mode, so this isn't even the main game. This is just like a bonus story mode. I completed the main modes, but because Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't working. 2, this is 2. Metal Gear Solid 3 isn't working. I'm playing this on the extra modes. Is there anything under the tables? Nope. Anything back here? Nope. That guy did not see us at all. It's a good job that guy's oblivious, isn't it? Snake. I guess there's not something under the table, right? Get up, stop doing burpees. Just gonna run before he turns back round. Always heard this game but never seen it. I'd say play the first one. The first one's good. This one was a complete troll. The third one is okay, but also, you know, very much aimed at humour. But at the same time, it's not working at the moment. Because for some reason they did an update and it doesn't launch anymore. But you know, they've definitely got a following on this game. And also, the ground likes to give way. Like I say, this game's a complete troll and it will do everything to murder you and cause you to die. It's really is just designed to be a troll, but that's half of the plot, apparently. Dolph contacted me as soon as I arrived at Strut D. He'd apparently managed to get hold of O'Brien. O'Brien had sealed off the door to Shell 1-2 connecting bridge from Strut D to prevent Vamp from getting through. He'd also reorganized the surviving SEALs to defend Strut G, Dolph said. Snake, join the SEALs. Vamp is the enemy. Those men might be SEALs, but I doubt I can stop him on their own. How can I get to Shell 2? The Shell 1-2 connecting bridge is closed off. There is another way. Go across the oil fence on the lower part of the big shell. Use the ladder on B1 of Strut E to get down to the oil fence. You should be able to get to Strut L of Shell 2 by crossing it. Vamp must have already left for Shell 2. I needed to hurry. Boom, boom. So yeah, this is just non-canon stories, but hey, I don't need to save again. That have multiple options of how you do it, whether you do it lethally or non-lethally as well. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing here, just a cardboard box. Not that we're getting any cardboard boxes in this mode. No, Snake, I told you to dive off. Not the easiest thing to do. How do I look in this again? Anything in here? Nothing here. There's never anything in those, so I don't know why I even bother. Okay, that top door is locked off, so we can't even get in there.
Who is that? It's the enemy.
It's someone punching you in the face because you don't shut up. Nothing, no one here. Actually, there's a way here. I don't even need to go up there. Get out of there before they start the alert. Make life easy. Okay. We need to get to L, to E, not to L.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need
No, it's not. How dare you see me?
Who's that?
Okay, I need to... Yeah, flop on your face, mate. That's perfect. Oh, you didn't...
Enemy sight.
Because he started calling them up, they sort of cancelled each other out. That's actually useful. Now, we are almost dead, and they're going to come in and shoot me the instant they come in. But maybe I can get out of there before anything happens. But yeah, look up Outlier. They were hiring some people for remote work in America. They might have something good. Nothing here.
Who is that?
Snake, why are you so awful? Okay, I'm just gonna hide in here. They'll never find me. We got an M9, which is the non-lethal gun. They're throwing grenades, but it's fine. They'll never find me in this tunnel. Right? Never find me here. They're clearing the room, but they'll never look in the tunnel that they are aiming their guns directly at.
Clear.
Good. They didn't bother looking in the vents.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Okay, we did it.
Dispatching reinforcements to Strut E. Exercise extreme caution.
Now, there might be more good loot up there. But we don't necessarily need it. All we need to do is get through here. Nothing here. No one's here. Nothing to see here. I reached the trusty ladder and climbed down about 40 meters. When I finally made it to the ore fence, I heard the sound of gunfire from above. It was coming from the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge. I could see the SEALs fighting Vamp, but it wasn't a normal fight. It was a one-sided massacre. Vamp ran. The SEALs fired, but the bullets didn't hit him. Vamp threw knives. Some of the men went down. Other SEALs fought back. Vamp wove and dodged. He slit the throats of the SEAL men, slicing their stomachs open and stabbing deep into their hearts. The SEALs went down in a split second. I saw the last man screaming at the totally unhurt Vamp. Suddenly, the connecting bridge exploded. It must have been wired up with C4, because it always is. A bunch of explosions enveloped the connecting bridge in flames, and it began to collapse with a roar. Debris rained down the surface of the sea. I made a run across the ore fence. A huge column of water rose behind my back. Waves churned, throwing the ore fence up with every undulation. I struggled along and finally made it to the lower part of Stratel. As I turned around, my eyes met Vamp's. He had stumbled from the sky and landed on Shell 2's side. Vamp sneered, licked a knife with his long tongue, and hurled the knife at me. Then he disappeared into the interior shut key. I climbed the ladder and made it into Stratel of Shell 2. Vamp had already penetrated Shell 2. O'Brien was in danger. I ran for Shell 2 core. We can do this. I bet there's a non-lethal sniper rifle up there or something that we might need, right? I mean, I was going to say he didn't go down the ladder. This is the same room, but it's not. Oh, come on, slow bullet. That is him, but, you know, slow bulleted be slow. Wow, just missed his nose. In the eye! I apologise. Got him right in the eyeball. Can I steal anything from you? No. They never have anything, do they? Never have anything. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum, bum, bum. Aim at it, Snake. You don't see your friend. Just stares at the unconscious person. You see nothing. There is not anybody asleep there. You see absolutely nothing. Okay. Any secret loot down here? Any secret hidden loot? No. Disappointing. That would have been a good place to hide some loot. Okay. Now, I don't know why I'm going so hard at non-lethaling everything all the time, but... you know, even in this mode, right? We got a non-lethal. The snake way. I entered the Shell 2 core. There wasn't any gunfire or any sign of people. The silence made me uneasy. Kodak rang. It was Dolph. Snake, what is your location? Right above your head. I just covered the first floor of Shell 2 core. How's O'Brien? I lost contact. I clicked my tongue. Were we too late? We still don't know what happened for sure. We still don't know what happened for sure, said Dolph. He didn't sound too sure of it himself. O'Brien should be on the first floor, right? I asked. That's right. He should be barricaded in the air purification room. He told me he was going to electrify the floor to stop Vamp from getting inside. I looked at the gateway. The floor there was glowing dimly. Looks like the trap's still working. Yeah, but we're up against Vamp. Who knows if it'll help? There's only one way to confirm if O'Brien was dead or alive. Going inside. How do I disarm the trap? I asked. Destroying the circuit breaker in the room is probably the only way. You should be able to do it with a Stinger missile. Remote control missile from a duct. You're going to have to find the remote control missile first. And fire it in because, you know, we have to make you do this awkward same thing that you did in the game. Okay, so we have to go get a remote control missile. And then fire it in the duct. Because that floor's still electric. They can't make life easy, can they? Okay, more bullets. Nikita! We need first. Okay, the Stinger's the other one. The Nikita's the one that we can remote, guys. We can't do it the easy way either. Okay, I mean, there's just a Nikita there. No one hiding in here? That's interesting that they chose to not allow you to go into that room and do it the easy way. Can I make the vending machines give me a drink? No. That would be good if you could make it drop a ration out or something. Okay, the lift doesn't function. But there's some extra bullets! Okay. I bet the instant that we blow up the thing, though, it's going to alert everyone. Okay, now, do we have enough bullets? I'm guessing, well, it's Metal Gear Solid 2. They respawned when the bullets ran out. I'm sorry, have they changed the vents? All the vents are closed. This doesn't open anything either. All the vents seem to be closed off. How do I do that then? How do I do that with the vents closed? Like, they were all locked, every path. Every single path was locked. How do we do this if no way is open? No, not sit against the thing, Snake. Nikita missile number 1, right? Do I just need to bash it until they blow up? Is this actually smashing, or is it just for show? Did that one open? Okay, no, that one didn't open. Like, they seem to be looking like something's happening to them a bit. But it doesn't seem like they're actually opening. Okay, I mean, we can go back and get some more bullets. But these vents don't seem to be opening to missiles. What am I missing? Can't get any more bullets there. We can't shoot the vents open. That's the vent. Empty magazine. We can throw an empty magazine at people. Could you open the door, Snake? Because that seems to be the only way that we can maybe do anything. There seems to be no other vents that you can do anything in. Event map. Interesting. Curious. Can you get on the chair? You can't get on the chair. How do we do this? Den Man whispers, should keep check to the Nikita missile or something, trying to hit a circuit pattern for quite a while now, no matter how flawlessly, how quickly. I mean, how did you even get it through the vent? It always detonates early. That's, I mean, how do you even get it to the thing? Stay away from the Nikita VR missiles? That doesn't help, because there's gates that are stopping me getting into the thing, and that doesn't even mention anything about the gates. Can everyone just get it past the gates? Are there no gates for everyone else? This is stupid. So the gates explode for everyone else? What is this? Like, hello? This is also a gate. Like, there is literally nowhere that I can go. Like, all of these, every route is blocked off. There is no path through the gates. No path whatsoever through these gates. What am I meant to do? Not like there's anything that opens whatsoever. Oh, now you blow off. That's just dumb. How many times did I have to hit that gate? AC? Oh look, more gates that we have to blow off. I just blow off this first one. That is the dumbest shit ever. Whoever made this, troll nonsense. I hate how everything in this game is troll. And it's fine, because it doesn't matter how slow or fast we go, because we have to fire 80 million of them at the fences before it will ever even open. This is dumb. Like, how many missiles did I have to throw at that fence for it to even do anything? This is ridiculous. This is the dumbest ever. Like, you know, 1 to say, hey, it's broken a bit, and then 2 to completely smash it will be fine. Having to hit it with 10 of them so that it doesn't look like anything's happening is just stupid. You know? But then they've had to make everything in this game a troll, haven't they? Okay, we finally smashed that one. But then there's more. God damn it. And how many more gates are we going to have to blow up on the way as well? You have to not hit the corners. Oh, perfect. I didn't want any missiles anyway. I didn't need any extra bullets. Because it takes all of them to smash the gates and everything? No, of course not. I did not need any of them. None at all. But this game is a troll. They couldn't stop the trolling even in this mode, could they? It had to continue being its troll self. Come on. Almost hit that corner. Or we hit the corner rather than the fence. But that's because the missile takes so long to turn around. I mean, we did it the hard way with the president before. So this shouldn't be a problem. Well, we saw that the guy was dead in there. There's also items in there. In the vent still. Okay, that time we didn't hit the fence. That was dumb. How many shots that thing took was stupid. I'm just checking if there are any more Nikita missile spawns. Okay, we got 1 left, but we don't care. We don't need any more, right? Sure, we won't need any more. I'm tempted to go crawl around the vents now that I see there's an item in there. As soon as I entered the air purification room, I found O'Brien on the floor, slumped against the wall, even though I saw him dead there when I fired the missiles. Judging by the cuts covering O'Brien's body, Vamp had tortured him instead of killing him instantly. Brian looked at me, recognizing my uniform. He was covered in blood, but he smiled in relief. I guess we haven't been wiped out yet. I signaled for him to keep quiet and examine the surroundings, O'Brien said. Vamp isn't here anymore. He left for B1 from the duct. It seemed nobody was in the room except the dying man and myself. I went up to O'Brien, even though I'd been blowing the things up and making a lot of noise. We still need to be quiet. He was bleeding pretty badly. It looked like he didn't have much time. I tried to treat him, but O'Brien refused. Stop it! I'm not going to make it anyway. I know that. Get out of here now. Go call for backup. No, I can't do that. You said he went to B1, right? I said. Dolph was on B1. So Brian told Dolph he might not be the next target. He might be the next target. But Dolph was Jackson's father-in-law. Besides, he wasn't the kind of person to backstab someone. Something was wrong. While I was turning it over in my head, O'Brien said, Don't do it, Lieutenant. You'd better leave. Don't get involved with Vamp. But we can't let him continue his lynching game, right? Lynching? O'Brien tried to laugh, but he coughed up blood and said, Vamp said you falsely charged Jackson. It's crazy. I didn't do that. Nobody would. What do you mean? Corruption case is airtight. There's plenty of proof. What? And Brian tried to say something, but only coughed. He coughed up more blood, and then was quiet for good. I tried to contact Dolph numerous times by codec without any response. An event was already left for B1. I had to get to B1 right away. And Dolph is definitely not suspicious whatsoever. His dead body lay slumped on the floor. There was nothing hiding in the corners, but I did see the item in the vents. I had to go crawl in. Right. If only I could see where the vent was to enter it. I found the vents. I went inside. It was a stun grenade. I wondered what would have happened if I opened this vent up. My curiosity might be too much, but maybe I could sneak into the other room and find some delicious loot. If only there were more bullets for my Nikita missile to blow open the vents. But there were not, so I didn't bother. Instead, we went to the lift, which would surely function now. So that's what it said to do. And he did. Da-da-dum. So we went down. I got on an elevator. I arrived at B1. B1 was exactly as Dolphin described. The passageway had been closed off by an explosion followed from a damaged water purification tank. I swam through the water and went through the debris to move forward. Hopefully we don't have to actually do the swimming section. Dolph had to be to the north. Opened a door and entered a second filtration room. Dead silence. Suddenly I spied someone standing in the darkness. Vamp! He slowly opened his eyes. I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? That's right! I was waiting for the perfect opponent to commemorate the end of Dead Cell. You're it, Solid Snake. What are you saying? Vamp, knock. Knock it off. No one backstab Jackson. His corruption. Vamp spoke calmly. I know. What? Vamp stared at me, sad eyes. Snake, you don't understand anything, and you don't have to. All you need to know is that you're grazing Dead Cell's legacy as the final victim. Come on. Okay. Well, we're not going to be the final victim. He's going to be dead. Not in a cell. Although, maybe, because I'm just going to use the stun gun. He might go into a cell. He might go into a prison cell. Hi. I remember this fight. He was annoying. Okay, you didn't hit me with that. That thing was very slow moving and didn't stagger me. But your bullets seem to be moving slower than when I thought you was the main boss. In the dick. Where are you, little fishy? Little fishy. Little fishy? Come over here, little fishy. Get blown up by that. No, you don't, little fishy. Here. Catch, fishy. Of course you can't see. The stun grenades. How are you immortal as a fish? That's cheating. That is actually cheating. You get rid of your air of invulnerability. I don't have any non-bleedos. Called bandages by other people. But it's a very important brand of bandage, the non-bleedo brand. That hit you, Vam. No, I told you to unequip that, Snake. Again, why don't you unequip that? I hate that you've not given me any bandages. A bandage would be nice. Move, Snake. Bandage would be very nice right about now. Come on, fish. One little fishy. Like shooting fish in a barrel. That hit you. That hit you, little fishy. Oh, come on. That's not the stun grenade, Snake. That's an M40. That's most definitely not a stun grenade. Why don't you have your gun out, Snake? And why are you aiming at the things rather than him? Don't fall in the water, Snake. That would be very embarrassing. That hit you, little fishy, right in the ass. What did I say about not jumping in the water, Snake? What did I tell you about how embarrassing that would be if you fell in the water? Very embarrassing. Aye. That hit you! Bleeding immediately. Bleeding immediately. Right, get out of there, little fishy. Okay, in the ass, I'll take it. That sounds so wrong, but we shot him there. That's not going to immediately do you in one, is it? I need to do 2. Now you will stop. No, Snake. The boys might be calling, but no. Do not jump in the water. Okay, he jumped in the water, but he is a vampire. He can live in the water. He's cold-blooded. Immortality, Keita! That's what you get, Keita. That also works, I guess, Snake! Somehow! Just duck under it. Where is he? Stop shooting me, vamp. That's just what we needed. Hello? Bugged? Am I not allowed to equip my actual gun to shoot that? That was dirty.
Yeah.
Well, he avoided that. Like, what's the point in him having an oxygen gauge? What is the point in that? Where are you, and what are you doing? Now that phase is annoying, fam. That's fine. Just as long as you shoot him though, Snake. Do you have no more rations? Oh, perfect. No, don't put a stupid scope out. That's how you die, Snake. Oh, that wall is very important to stare at with this scope. As you can see, very honourable. Shoots him in the face as he bows. Okay. I mean, at the moment, it's fine. Like, when he gets to that last stage, he's very, very hard to shoot. Let's go. We get 3 shots on his fishy face now. 3 shots as fish face. I'll take it. Stop running like that, Snake, you idiot. Right, that's probably not going to get you at all. Okay, it did. What are you doing, Snake? That was meant to roll. Now we're bleeding forever. Like, one bandage would be amazing. Just one. How are you not actually immortal? It's just a visual bug. When you appear that you've got... Why did that grenade take forever to go off? Haha. You thought. You know, I'd rather have hit you than your thing. Take the gun out. Come on out, little fishy. Swimming too low, little fishy. Where are you? You know! Get stun grenaded. Not close enough, huh? What about if I throw it in the water? Does that get you in the water? No. That'd be too nice, wouldn't it? You did give me more stun grenades. Yeah, you're also standing on the stun grenades. That should have got him. That's dirty. He was stood on top of that stun grenade. That should have counted. Come on out, little fishy. Come on out.
You take this.
I don't want anything you're selling.
You
What is this? Snake! Okay, perfect. Just sits on the smoke stun grenade. Perfect. He was throwing the things that were supposed to immobilize us, but the grenades were there or something and it was stopping it. I approached Vamp. He was still breathing, just unconscious. Soon he opened my eyes. Kill me! He only asked me to stop you, I said. Vamp, tell me why you went on with your lynching when you knew it was meaningless. Vamp's mouth twitched. Because it wasn't meaningless. Jackson's arrest had been the final blow to Dead Cell's reputation. They called it a stain on the entire US military, called them a group of disgraced losers. The military cut Jackson off as a liability, but that wasn't all. The brass tried to bury Dead Cell's previous record of success as well. The fate worse than death. We killed more than a few people. We killed civilians, women, children, the elderly. Some were unharmed, some didn't resist, some even begged for their lives. But we killed them all, of course. We didn't kill them for pleasure. It was our mission. Dirty work. Those types of missions. Everyone hated them. But they had to be done. So we took them all. A man like O'Brien owes his spotless reputation to the fact that we got our hands dirty, crawled through the mud and woke up screaming from nightmares. Vamp clenched his fist. Are we the lowest of men? Perhaps. But the lowest of soldiers? Definitely not. I won't allow our honor and purity to be stained. That was all we had. But now, this last bit of pride has been denied us as well. That's why I went on this mission. You mean you're lynching? That's right. If I kill people out of revenge, people may start wondering. They may even think that perhaps Colonel Jackson could be innocent. The more I keep on killing, the more the public will have to believe in his innocence. Did you really expect anyone to believe that crap? Of course! The world lives and breathes on what you call crap, don't you think? Vampire laughed coldly, but his eyes looked empty. His eyes weren't those of someone who had regained what they had lost. They were those who had lost something instead. Then I realized, but you don't believe it, do you? Even if Dead Cell's reputation is restored, it doesn't matter for you. Vamp shut his eyes as if he were in pain. Maybe you're right. Any purity in Dead Cell had possessed in its own mission had been lost in Vamp's hands. The one person in front of me wasn't a proud soldier. He was nothing more than a pathetic terrorist. And he knew it. Perhaps that was the punishment for his lynching, Vamp said. I don't care! At least I can protect someone. Protect? I'd do anything for Colonel Jackson, a leader, and their unborn baby. And Scott. You fool. Shout echoed through the air. It was Dolph. He must have heard the battle and found us. Vamp smiled as he saw Dolph. His eyes quickly began to cloud. Dolph came up to Vamp and said, Nobody asked you to do what you did. Not Elena, not Jackson, not even me. You knew that, didn't you? Vamp interrupted Dolph. Scott, I had to do it. Why? Vamp turned his eyes away and became quiet. You won't tell me? Asked Dolph. After a moment of silence, Vamp said, It's got nothing to do with you. Are you being serious? Yes. You've changed. I think so too. You're the only one who hasn't. Vamp bit his lip, as though he was trying to endure something and said, Just leave me alone. I don't want to see you ever again. Dolph's eyes clouded from him. I see. Vamp was taken into custody. Backup SEAL team had secured Big Shell. Dead Cell was officially dissolved. Sometime after that, Dolph retired from the military and Jackson died in prison. They said it was due to mental exhaustion. Vamp escaped shortly after being confined to a military prison. Shortly thereafter, various government and military insiders began dying suspicious deaths. It was rumours that he was behind it, but never confirmed. Sometime later, a rumour began making the rounds. It said Jackson had been falsely accused and Dead Cell had been framed. Bomb. Dead Man's Whispers. A snake tail. You can't skip the credits, more credits. Hideo Kojima game. Yeah, all Metal Gear Solid 3 not working properly did was force me to finish these. Are you sure that I can't skip these? No button works, nope. Boom, boom. I guess I'll run adverts now, so there aren't adverts during the next bit, because there's one during 10 minutes. And you're not going to miss anything, because it's end credits. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody really cares about the end credits. I just want to get on to the next Snake Tale. You know, that's all it's forced me to do, is finish this off, and then I can uninstall this and make hard drive room. But I did want to play Metal Gear 3. But, you know, ever since Delta, which is also called Snake Tale, you know, it's funny that Metal Gear 3 doesn't work anymore, right? Right. The same title and the game that it's remade doesn't work anymore. Wonder why that is. It might be pure coincidence, but... Okay. Save 6 times, continued 3 times, be alerted 4 times. We killed one person by accidentally kicking them over the balcony. You know, we didn't mean to kill him, we just accidentally kicked him over the balcony. Okay, one last Snake Tale, Eternal Gazer.